Welcome to Doing Life. My name is Tim, and this is
Pam.
Hey, we are so glad to have you on this episode number 11. 11.
11.
That is awesome. 11 episodes of Doing Life. A lot more episodes of Doing Life with you than just 11.
Yeah, we have had a lot of episodes.
Hey, easy. Hey, but man, we're glad to be on today, and what we want to talk about is something that is really near and dear to my wife's heart, and that is winning.
Winning! Win! Compete!
In case you didn't know it, Pamela Joy Wolf, originally Pamela Joy Ewart, is probably, without a doubt, the most competitive being in the galaxy. Unbelievable. Like a whole nother level. Why do you think you're like that?
I grew up in a house with a bunch of people, and so it was fun to run around and on egg hunts and see who gets the most eggs. Fireworks, be the first person to get my sparkler lit. I was the baby of the family.
Yeah, but we're not just talking about egg hunts and sparklers. Like, we're talking sports. Like volleyball, basketball, softball, any sport that you've ever played. Even when we were dating.
Yeah, I like sports a lot. And actually, 2 years of coaching me in high school was my brother, who taught me how to play basketball. So my brother is very competitive, very good. I sometimes played with his friends, even though he was 8 years older than me. We would go to the boys club and practice on the weekends. And so
So the boys club, not the girls club.
Not the girls club.
The boys club.
The boys club.
Okay. Yeah, you. Let me just say, for the focus of this episode, since we're talking about winning, we're really kind of talking about like winning, being competitive, and really in life.
Mm.
And just like anything, there's a balance. You're probably not very balanced. No, you are. You do a good job. Although, when it's just you and I, and nobody else is in the room, like when we're watching sports together, and if our team loses, you're not very happy for several hours.
Yeah, I'm not. Funny story. Early in our dating years, Tim and I used to do some double dates with some other couples. One of those double dates was bowling. And Tim used to tell me how good at bowling he was. He was on bowling leagues when he was younger. His whole family went bowling. I'm thinking, I'm not that great at bowling, but Tim is going to be the ringer. We are going to win. We're going to beat the heck out of this couple.
That's not very godly. It's not.
And my husband is so gracious that he was messing around, throwing the ball back behind his leg, through his leg, having a great time.
It's like globetrotters at the bowling alley. That's what it was.
And we were losing. And I said, "What are you doing?"
You're not happy.
I wasn't happy.
So, I think being competitive is good. I think winning is good. I don't think there's anything wrong with winning. You and I spent several hours watching all of our children in different venues and everything, rooting for them, prepping them, training them, coaching them, getting them training. I even remember a season of all of our boys, all of them playing, Friday night football, and we would be there. And I remember there's this one song where we spent most of our high school days watching a football game, and this, of course, dates us a little bit, but the popular song at that time was this song, "All I Do Is Win, 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 no matter what." And it was like, because we win, 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 all we do is win. And I think about that, right? Like sometimes I think we downplay winning. Sometimes I think aspirationally we want to win, but then we try to cloak it, like we try to be humble, but on the inside we want to win. And then how do you win and not be egotistical? Or and we were talking actually today, because even when you and I work out, like there's a competitiveness between you and I, and like maybe on Monday and Tuesday when we're doing more weights, maybe I win a little bit more, but then on Saturday and Sunday when it's running, me more walking, you're winning more, and you're trying to like run a marathon or some crazy thing like that.
No marathons.
But you were talking today just about even winning that. Yeah, it's about the person, it's about training, it's about discipline, it's about all that, but you were talking about that it's not just you.
Yeah, winning is, you can't win on your own. You can't be the Lone Ranger and train on your own. You've got to, a lot of times you work as a team. If you're on a team sport, you depend on other people on the team. But man, we can't win alone. We need coaches. We need trainers. We need the people that get the big Gatorade bucket filled up. Playing sports is, even if you're competing alone, you didn't get there alone.
That's right. That's so good. Well, for us, sports is awesome. Being competitive is awesome. But the biggest win is King Jesus. King Jesus, man, died on a cross for your sins, for my sins. He suffered. He was buried. On the third day, he rose again, and he stands in victory. He is alive, and he is Lord of Lords, King of Kings, and he is, the winner of everything. There's the washer right there. Do you hear the washer? This is because we have $1 million recording studio right here at Doing Life.
And I may have started a load of laundry before we started this.
So see there again, you're trying to win. You're trying to get us clean clothes and record a podcast. But in all seriousness, right, that is the ultimate, that Jesus Christ conquered death and sin. And you have a good verse for us today, just about how he calls us to like run a race, right?
Yep. Can you find it again?
Oh, you lost
Went
it?
away. Yeah. Went away. When you think about winning and training, and the way that God designed us is to be in community with other people and not be alone. And I think that is one of the things as you're training and even just watching the Olympics, watching March Madness right now, there is a group of people rallying, and the fans, the people in the stands, like are rallying. And I think as Christians, as believers, man, the angels, Jesus is rallying for us, is rooting for us to spread the gospel, to tell people about Jesus, to encourage our coworkers, to train up our children to love God, to encourage our children, to teach them. We can't live this life here that God has called us to on our own.
That's good.
So our verse is 1 Corinthians 9:24. Do you not know that in a race all the runners run, but only one receives the prize? So run that you may obtain it.
And just to kind of help us wrap up today, right? Winning is awesome, but sometimes you don't win. but everybody, no matter what, has a choice to run a race. What that race may be athletics, it may be academics, it may be work. Your race may be a journey of suffering and pain. And I think one of the neat things is while there can only be one winner in any event, ultimately when you're running the race with God, God's already won the race. Yeah. Even if we don't cross the line and get the blue ribbon. And you and I, by the way, we weren't ever huge fans of the whole participation award kind of a thing. So, but that's another podcast for another time. But yeah, thankful for King Jesus, that he is a winner. And thankful that you're super competitive, because that makes me feel better about myself, because you won and that you got the best husband. I mean, so.
I did win.
Wow, thanks for saying
Yeah,
that.
I think that I agree with you. The battle has already been won. We are soldiers in the midst of this battle, but the great news is we already know how the end is. And I think about our daughter as she competed as well, not on the football field, but
Right.
she competed as an individual, but then also on a team,
Yes.
and as an equestrian rider.
Yes.
Go
Go Owls.
Very young, she had a passion for horses and for getting on them and riding, and is still competing in the equestrian world. She is one of the fiercest competitors that I've ever met. Never gives up, goes all out, and we are honored to be the parents of such amazing kids that are walking with you, with us through this life, and but mostly they're walking with Jesus.
That's good. Yeah, super proud parents of Araya, of Asa, of Seth, of Ray, and we're proud of all those guys and the way they compete in life every day. And we'll be talking about more in the days ahead, but we obviously, no one above anybody else, love them all. But man, so proud of even our daughter, how she's even competing in this season of life as God's writing a new chapter in her life. And we'll be talking about in the days ahead. But hopefully, man, if you are liking the podcast, do us a favor, like, subscribe, tell all your friends to like, subscribe, share a comment. Let us know, man, something that's encouraging you. Maybe something we can do better, turning the washer off before we start the podcast. Maybe don't run it. I don't know. But man, thank you, Pam, for being on Doing Life with Me. And Doing Life with Me now for, we've been doing life together for a while. And hopefully we got a lot more to go. And tomorrow morning we will be in the gym. And I'm just going to tell you, I'm going to bench press more than you tomorrow. I'm just going to do it. It's coming. Okay. Are you ready? You ready for that?
I'm ready. Stay ready.
Stay ready. You don't have to get ready. Hey, until the next time, we hope to see you on Doing Life. This is episode 11, but coming soon, episode 12. See you soon.
See you soon.